Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to yet another video. My name is Tino Chauke. Welcome to my daily videos where we talk about politics, religion, social issues, anything. So today, we are in the nation of Uganda. It's a nation that happens to be on the east of Africa. Yeah. Another thing, seems it's one of the nations with so many Arsenal supporters. I don't know if I'm correct. Again, this is the map. So it borders with Kenya, Rwanda, the Demo Republic of Congo, South Sudan, and so on. It's covered by in both sides. It's a landlocked country. Once again, it is the country that gave us these two artists. If you don't know them, you can check their music. That's Eddie Kenzo and Jose Chameleon. What else about Uganda before we get in our story? How can I skip this? It's the country that gave us the mighty Idi Amin. The current president was there, overthrew Idi Amin. No. Damn. He didn't overthrow Idi Amin. He overthrew Milton Obote. There was Milton Obote. He was overthrown by Idi Amin, and Idi Amin was overthrown again by Milton Obote, who was overthrown by Yoweri Museveni, the current president we have right now in Uganda. Yes. You can't say Uganda without talking about Idi Amin. Now it sounds like he's I don't know. You might not agree. Most of us do not agree with some of his doings, but he's a guy who was quite popular for good and bad reasons, of course. Again, what about Rwanda? Oh, it's got nice ladies. It's got nice, beautiful ladies. Damn. It makes me question my marital choices. Oh, okay. Never mind. Enough of that. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. I bet most people didn't know that some of the things I'm talking about this country. Look at that. That is Uganda. And one thing that shocked me when I saw this type of dance, it's very, very similar. It's very similar. Very similar to the Tsonga dance. Let me show you for those who might not know it. Some of you might not know it. This dance and this dance, look, that's from Southern Africa and that's from Eastern Africa. Just look at the similarities. just look at the similarities. There are so much similarities here. So much similarities. Look. So similar in these two dances. Very similar. So I don't know if these cultures are kind of related. Who knows? Anyway, enough of the dances. So today talk about one of we can say one of the former ministers of Mr. Yoweri Museveni, Mr. Moses Ali. So I was seeing it all over social media. He was and was it? So I was one. So I was wondering that why he's still there and what's really happened. So this is him. Let me just. This is him during his prime years. That's him. You can see. He was a big husky man there. That's him during his prime years. So now this is him now. This is him now. Yes, this is him now. That is him. So this is last year when he was trying to get back into office. You can see the guy loves to groove. He's grooving. It's a rally. He's grooving. And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing fun about old age. You understand? Definitely his heart. He still wanted to be in office. We say wanted because he's not there anymore. He definitely wanted, but I'm glad President Museveni had to rest him. This is him once again. He's trying so much. The heart really wanted, but he was trying so much. And from the look of things, I can imagine my grandfather when he was this age. My grandfather couldn't do most of these things. He was suffering from dementia at that time. So I do understand him. His heart really wanted to go on in office. So he got elected again, which was last year. And he was in parliament till last month. So that's him again, that's him. The bro was always trying to show that he's fit, because people were doubting him. So deep down inside him, he was trying to show that, he's the man for this job, He's quite the man for this job. And then it got me thinking, who's this after all? Then I went on to realize that this man is more like, how do I say? It's more like the Lafayette of we call them the dinosaurs, not in a bad way. It's more like the Lafayette of Ugandan politics. This man has been there from the onset. For those who studied the French Revolution, there was a man, his name was Lafayette. Lafayette was from the French Revolution. He was there. He was there for a huge chunk of the history of the French Revolution. What I'm saying is, this man has been there. This man was part of the people. He assisted Amin to do a coup. You understand? He has been there. He was even Idi Amin. Let's try to read a part of his biography. So this man survived, according to it, he survived so many attempts. So there's a huge respect between him and Museveni. So they ended up retiring him last month, and replaced, and they had to put his son in. His son is now also in parliament. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's not. It happens all over. It's not like we are used to this. This is Africa after all. So people are always wondering why Museveni is keeping this man. But for those who don't know, this man has been there for a long time. Let me try to read a bit. Let me put down a bit of his biography there. So it's one of the article which says, it says the general who refused to die. So it's basically talking about this our beloved comrade here. So let me put it a bit here. So he's saying the general who refused to die, Moses Ali's untold story of survival. So it's an article from Mulenga News. I think it's a Ugandan outlet, So it talks of how this man has been there in the history of the country ever since. So he's there out of respect and out of recognition. They recognized what this man has done. I don't know what you feel about it. Definitely, he wanted to continue, but it's just old age that has got the best of him. So, let's go back. But in 1973, by that time, this man was okay. Let's go back a bit. Before joining the military, Ali worked as a teacher. Oh, he was a teacher again. After finishing his primary and secondary studies at Church of Uganda Primary School and Old Kampala SSS in 1968, he left the classroom and joined the army. After training in Moroto, he became a second lieutenant and later trained as a paratrooper. He rose quickly and became one of the officers who took part in the 1971 coup that removed then President Milton Obote. Idi Amin promoted him to major, then colonel. In 1973, he was brigadier and finance minister. So this man was, he also became a finance minister. So this man has a lot of rich history. And that could be the reason why he was kept there. You understand? So Idi Amin promoted him to major, then colonel. Then in 1973, okay, that's the time. So he played a key role during 1972 expulsions of Asia. But in 1978, Amin dropped him as finance minister. When Amin's government was overthrown in 1979, Ali fled to Sudan, where he helped form a rebel group, the Uganda Rescue Front. So after the fall of Amin, definitely when Milton Obote took power again, he had to flee, and they went on to form a rebel group in Sudan. So it seems that after all that, after Obote, because he was fighting from the other front, so when Museveni managed to overthrow Obote, from what I understood, he brought this guy back, and sort of they have like a coalition or a peace treaty. So he's a guy who has been there, and however, we thank President Museveni, for resigning him and making him rest. But again, I think we have to thank him again, for the effort he put in Uganda. So, yeah, I was just seeing this man on social media. Some were making fun of this honorable member. But again, old age is not something we can make fun of. But it's only that it had just got the best of him. Well, we wish him a happy resting time. Thank you for your service, Mr. Ali.